Okay, now in this video we will construct binary trees by adding nodes. Okay, so to begin with, you just have one node. So this is your root also. Okay, you just have one node. So this is your root node also, and this is your leaf node also, because it has zero children. And a binary tree with just one node, that is a root node. Now, if you add more nodes to this binary tree, if you add one more node, okay, then the level of the tree will increase by 1. In this case, the level is 0. Now the level of your tree, okay, the level of this node is 1, and the level of the tree is the maximum level, right? So level of the tree will increase by 1 when you add a node. Now if you add another node, now this is your tree. So this is your level 0 tree. This is your level 0 tree. And now you are adding a node. You are adding a node to a level 0 node. And so your level of the tree will increase by 1. Now this is your level 1 tree. Tree of level 1. Okay, or tree of height 1. By height, what we mean means height of the root. By height of the tree, we mean height of the root, right? And level of the tree means the maximum level of the leaf, which is at the maximum level. Okay, now if you add another node to a level 1 tree, let's say this is my level 1 tree, and if I add a node to a level 1 tree, then I may add a node to this. So when you add a node to this, the root node, when you add a node in a level 1 tree and you are adding at the root level, or you are adding at level 0, the level of the tree will not increase. The tree will still be a level 1 node. The number of nodes now is 3. Here the number of node was 2. You add one more node. Now the number of node is 3. But the level of the tree will not increase. But if you had added the node to this node and not at the root level, if you have added a node at level 1, so this is a level 1 node, and if you have added a node at this level, now the level of the tree will increase by 1 also. The height of the root will increase by 1. Okay, so when the level of the tree will increase, when you are going to add a node to the leaf at maximum depth, or when you add a node to a leaf at maximum level. Okay, so level of the tree will increase. Level of upon adding nodes, the level will either remain same or it may increase by 1. Okay, upon adding a node to a binary tree, the level of the binary tree either does not change or it may increase by 1. Okay, so when will it not change? When will it not change? And when will it increase? If it will not change if you add a node to any internal node, or because the internal node, because the maximum depth is always going to be at one of the leaf. Okay, so I will take examples where I will show that maybe some internal nodes have at higher depth, has at much lower level than a leaf. For example, just look at this. Okay, just look at this. This is a leaf. but it is at leaf at level 1, and this is a leaf at level 2, this is a leaf at level 3, these two are leaves at level 3. But you can see this internal node is at level 2, this leaf is at level 1. So maybe the internal node is at a greater depth than any leaf. But when it comes to maximum depth, okay, maximum depth of any node, it would be at a leaf. So that is, you can take example of these two nodes, these two leaves. They are at maximum depth. This leaf and this internal node are at the same level. This leaf and this internal node are at the same level. This leaf and this internal node, even the leaf is at the higher, um, at a lower level, at level 1, and internal node is at level 2. But when it comes to the level of the tree, which is the maximum level of any node, the maximum level of any node would be at any leaf only. Okay. So the thing is, your height of the tree upon adding a node, your height of the tree will increase by 1, or your level of the tree will increase by 1. When? When you are adding it, if you add a node to a leaf at maximum depth. If you add a node to a leaf at maximum depth, then you will increase the level of the tree. And if you add a node, and if you add a node, if you add a node to a leaf not at the maximum depth, or to any internal node, okay, to a leaf not at maximum depth, to a leaf not at maximum depth, or to any internal node with number of children, that is 1, means, right? Because if internal node already has 2 children, you cannot add any more children. So if you add a node to leaf not at the maximum depth, or to a internal node with 1 children, with 1 child, okay, in that case the level of the boundary tree will not change. Okay, so this tree I just draw it to explain, so I'm removing it. Now the question is that if you are asked to draw a tree of level I, then what you will do, you will take a base tree of level I minus 1, and then you will add a node to the leaf at maximum depth. That's what you will do. Now in a binary tree, any node can have maximum 2 children. It can have 0, 1, or 2 children, right? So from level 1, if you want to get to a level 1, you will have to give a node to a level 0. So at level, to get to a level 1, you add a node, you add a child to level 0 node, level 0th node. That is the root node. Okay. And then you can add another child. So both of these are level 1 trees. Here you have 2 nodes, here you have 3 nodes. The nodes at level 1, the nodes at level 1 are children of node at level 0. Okay, similarly, let me first make another level 2, from here. Okay, from this base tree. So this is my level 1 tree, base level 1 tree. Now I cannot add a node to root, because all the children of root is already filled. Means root have 2 children. So I can only add nodes to this node or to this node. That is, I have to only add node at the maximum depth, to the leaf at maximum depth. So the depth of the tree will increase by 1. So if I add to this, let's say, okay. So if you look at this tree, this level 1 tree, I have the option to add a node at level 0 and get this tree and so my level of the tree would not increase. But if I choose this tree as my base tree and now I am adding node, then I have no other option but to add node at the maximum depth, and that will increase the level of the tree by 1. So these type of trees, you look at level 1 tree, this tree, level 1 tree is perfect binary tree. So what is a perfect binary tree? When the tree that is completely filled. Okay, look at this. At any level, the nodes at any level are nothing but the children of nodes at level above it. By above, I means level I minus 1. If you are at level I, the nodes that are at level I, they are nothing but the children of nodes of level I minus 1. So at level 0, okay, so when you add a node, how many nodes can you add to level 0? You can add 2 nodes. The maximum number of nodes at level 1 can be what? 2. So this is your, at level 1, you can have 2 children, 2 nodes. 2 nodes at level 1 maximum. Now, when you are coming to level 2, if you want maximum number of nodes at level 2, then you will, of course, the base tree will be this one, and then you will fill all the nodes. You will fill all the nodes. Now look at this. This is your level 0. There is only one node, which is the root node. This is your level 1. This is your level 1. Okay, and I am trying to find the maximum number of nodes at any level. So this is your level 1. So for maximum number of nodes at this level, I will give 2 children to every node at level 0. At level 0, it happens to be only one node. So you have only 2 nodes at level 1. Similarly, now you have 2 nodes at level 1, and every node will have 2 children. And so you will have 4 nodes at level 2. At any level, a level I can have maximum 2 to the power I nodes. So that's what I wanted to convey in this video, that the maximum number of nodes at any level is 2 to the power I. I think that is more suitable statement. So maximum number of nodes level I is 2 to the power I. Means that you can have one node, you can have 2 nodes. Similarly, at ith level, you can have 1 node, 2 node, 3 nodes, so on, till 2 to the power I nodes. Okay.